AITA for calling off my birthday dinner because my parents were making me include my sister. I, 16F, am the oldest of 4. My younger siblings Eva, 14F, Rory, 11M, and Jace, 9M, all have food allergies that were passed down from my mom's side of the family. I don't have food allergies. My siblings' allergies are all pretty severe, and include a bunch of different things. This always meant we have to be very careful about food in our house, as well as where we eat out. There's only 2 restaurants in our small town that are safe for my siblings to eat at. I hate both those places with a passion. The food is so bland to me and some of it is disgusting. My parents are okay with it and my siblings love both places. I'm not the only one who feels that way because my grandpa always grumbles when the wider family gets together to eat someplace because he hates them too. But we both know they're the only options we have. My parents like to do family dinners instead of birthday parties for our birthdays. I have always hated it because it's never super fun to eat at places you don't like. I have told my parents I'd like to do something different for my birthday for years now, but they always treated it like I was some bratty kid for wanting something other than a family dinner. They talked about how resentful I am of the sacrifices we need to make for my siblings and how it always shows how much I dislike doing it and how they're ashamed to say that about their own firstborn. They told me I should be glad to do it for my siblings. I admitted sometimes I resented missing out on certain experiences. The local indoor playground was always off limits because they had peanuts at the tables and 2 of my siblings are deathly allergic, so that meant my parents didn't take me either. Also couldn't go to see a movie, even with friends, because my parents were concerned about exposure to something like peanuts. This year, they told me I could skip the family celebration and go out to dinner with my friends since my grandparents were willing to host us for a sleepover as well. I was so happy. My friends and I had agreed to try this place in town and one of them is related to the owners, so she was able to make a family reservation for us. Then my sister wanted to come to dinner with us. I told her she couldn't because it's a place she can't eat in or even be in. My parents told me I would just need to change the location, but my sister wants to go so she better be allowed to come. They told me there are no compromises to be had. I told them I don't like either place she can eat at and they said I'd still have my sister there. So I called my friends and told them the whole thing was off. They felt so bad for me and I told my grandparents too. My grandpa was furious. It became a fight between my parents and grandparents and my parents flipped on me for calling off the dinner. They told me how cruel it is to cancel a whole pre-planned thing just because they were making me include my sister. AITA,